I'm getting 3 to 5 kills, and it's just hard because I keep going broke. So maybe if you could give me some tips, I would appreciate it. Okay. First of all, if you're going broke, that's my guess is you're buying secondary weapons and repairing them, or getting armor or something. Watch episode 2 for some SP tips. You shouldn't be going broke if you're using those guns by themselves. Okay, as for tips, those are one of the weakest guns in the game. Come on, guy, take that, take it. There you go. So those are hard guns to use. Um, as for some tips, though, I love using them. I love using the G36C. I love that gun. That's a fun gun to use. Uh, some tips. Well, those are fixed rate of fire, and they're sort of weak. You can hold down the trigger, and you're not really going to get much recoil. So, of course, like any other gun, aim for the head. All regular assault rifle tips apply. Aim for the head. With those guns, I find you really want to keep your distance from the enemy, almost as if you're using a sniper rifle. See, this gun's FAMAS is accurate. You're gonna want to keep your distance. You can jump around a lot. Those guns are really accurate. You just jump around a lot. Keep your distance. Aim for the head. You're gonna be a support character, so if you need to kind of if you're gonna be in close quarters and you have teammates, you probably want to let your teammates go in front of you if they've got better assault rifles. Um, where's this guy? This is a bad way to go with the FAMAS because you got this long alley. Yeah, really, just keep your distance if you can, and jump around if you can, if you have to. And that's really all I have for now. If you still have more problems, those are actually difficult guns to do really good with. You're really gonna have to work for it, but they're fun. I love them. Let's see here. I'll get to the next question when this guy dies. Yeah, I'll just get to it now. No rush. Okay, number 7. I'm high again, lol. Also, if you have any suggestions for when to throw grenades, like grenades, smokes, and flash, because I have trouble when to throw them because I don't want to throw them, or because I don't throw them when I could have, and when I need to, I don't have any left, so maybe some tips on when to throw them or whatever. Thank you so much if you can answer these, please. I don't think I've ever covered this, and I want to cover this. Smoke. This probably isn't the best map to do it. I really want to cover smoke. There right and wrong ways to smoke. Okay, he left. I'll just do this later. Alright, I already did this segment, but it messed up, uploading, so I'll do it again. Biggest segment. Hopefully I don't miss anything I touched on before, but I don't remember if I read the question or not. I think I did. Anyway, I'm going to go over some projectile weapons, so let's just run through some scenarios here. Now, let's say that I'm on red team, and this is my entire team, all these wooden guys, all these targets, him, and me. And we've got blue team coming in. They're all going to attack us through this doorway. They're all at the end of the hallway. Now this is for smokes. The ideal smoke to throw when you're on this team, the red team, is right there. Because one guy's going to run through, and look, he cannot see anything, and we're all just going to be surrounded. We all have shots on him, because that's the only place we have to look, right here. And he'll die. Now, just to prove that, let's say I am this guy, and I'm going to move through this doorway. Throwing a smoke right there is horrible. I see a lot of people throw smoke there. in this type of scenario. Okay, I'm running up here. I'm ready to fight. Now, I don't see anybody. I might see a name or two, but that's it. But, I mean, look, we got him aiming at me, him aiming at me, him aiming at me, anyone else, all aiming at one position. And it's just a guess until I come out at the last second on where they're at. I don't have enough time to react. So, yeah, of course, everything's purely situational. If you were, that would be an alright smoke if you were just, say, running from here to here. But if you're charging up there, it's a bad idea. Also, another useless smoke I see thrown a lot is say I'm on this team right here and I'm gonna charge to that doorway, or I'm just gonna charge out here, into this hallway. A lot of people throw smoke in this area, like right where the exit, right where I'm gonna pop out. Now, it's really a waste of a smoke, and I can't see where the enemy is. But the enemy, all they have to do is once again, just look straight there, and you're really not getting that much cover from it. You're just gonna pop out, and there you are. You're not covered. Hold on, that's my phone. It's not for me. Okay. Yep, sorry about that. So yeah, that's a pretty bad smoke. It's just a big waste of smoke and everything. I mean, I'm just gonna pop out. I'm gonna get killed. You're just gonna pop out. I mean, look how long you're using it. You're not even using it for a full second. Now on to flashbangs. I covered that smoke a lot more before, but I think I just covered it better there. Flashbangs. I tend not to use these in combat very much. Actually, I rarely ever use smoke. I just carry it on me, but I rarely ever use it. Flashbangs. The most times I use flashbangs is when I pick up a target or I'm rushing to do an objective. They're great for when you're doing objectives, planting the bomb even. I mean, defusing the bomb, and I mean, it's just phenomenal for like grabbing DNA and hospital and Kina and stuff like that. I'll just grab the target and run with my flashbang, see a guy and throw it, dodge his bullets. He's flashed, and just keep going. That's the best use of the flashbangs that I found in this game. They've won countless things for me, countless games. Also, here's a good combo. I use this in Kina a lot. If I know this doesn't happen, but say I have a target and the extraction point is that target guy down there, that wooden guy. That's where the circle is, and say that there are snipers behind him. One thing I always do, I'll throw a smoke right there. Snipers can't hit me, and then flashbangs, and just dodge. They'll have a really hard time hitting you. Go in. You can run without flashbangs. Don't worry if you flash yourself. It's usually no big deal if you're escaping with the target. In combat, it can be alright. At the beginning of rounds, a lot of people throw flashbangs, but you really gotta think about who you're throwing them to. Especially in Shanghai, I see a lot of teammates throwing them at the windows, and they don't get through the windows, and they don't go off fast enough that the enemy would ever possibly be flashbanged. So you really gotta be careful of that. Don't flashbang your teammates. I really don't throw them at the beginning. They can be useful though at the beginning if you really work hard and learn how to do it. I really don't, but they can be if you practice. Now grenades. The best way to get good with these is to pick a target. Like say, okay, I pick the corner of that building in front of me. Pick a target, throw a nade there. That's gonna actually with all projectiles. See, I hit that like right on target. I hit it right about there, I think. That's really gonna help you learn where I am. If the game's like over, you might as well just pull out your nade, pick a target. I picked that guy right there, throw it at him. Look, that's really close. And that's how you get good with throwing these projectile weapons.